Welcome, I'm Lucas Tollini, OHS student. I'm interviewing the super successful Onaway varsity volleyball coach, Mr. Steve Watson. Mr. Watson, thank you for taking the time to sit down with us here today.
Sure.
Alright, Mr. Watson, this 2015 volleyball campaign is just getting started. What do you like so far and what do you want to improve on?
Well, we've got a lot of young players, so I like the way they're progressing. The development's getting better, almost daily, so some of them have stepped up when we've needed them to. That's kind of a nice thing. And as far as what we need to get better at, a lot of the same old stuff. We need to be better at attacking the ball with efficiency, not making errors, serving the ball higher percentage, and just continue to be good defensively.
Nice, nice. How is the Ski Valley shaping up this year, and where do you think your girls rank in the conference?
Well, it's not quite as good as it's been the last few years. I think we've got a pretty good chance to win the conference again, which would be great because we'd never won one up until a few years ago, and we're on a streak of 3 in a row. So I think if we can get maybe by Pellston in a couple weeks and just don't slip up against everybody else, I think we've got a real good chance.
Youngin, this may be a little absurd comment, but what is your postseason goal for 2015?
Well, I think the standards that kids have set over the last few years is kind of, let's get to Battle Creek or bust. So, it doesn't always work out that way. People don't, teams don't get the Final Four every single year, but these kids have a goal to do that again. They experienced it last year, either as players or as spectators, being JV players. So, they would like to do that again. We have a tough district with Rogers City in there with us, and the regional's always going to be competitive. But we feel like most of the teams in there we can compete with, so we're going to try to do that again.
Excellent. While we're talking about winning, Ski Valley crowns, district titles, regional titles, and those 2 incredible runs to the state semifinals. What have you and your girls done to rake in all of this success and kind of create a volleyball dynasty here in Onaway?
Dynasty, yeah. Well, I guess it started with me knowing I didn't know everything. So over the years, I've worked really hard at trying to learn, and I think that's kind of a key as a coach. As long as you realize that you've got more to do and more to learn, you'll have a chance to get better. And then basically, I've just kind of put higher expectations on the girls as far as time commitments. We do a lot in the summer. We have a number of camps. We do a lot of scrimmages. A lot of the girls play travel volleyball in the wintertime because they've realized that this makes them better. And a lot of them like the sport anyhow, so it's something they want to do. And you combine all those things with all of us realizing that we got to work harder and keep learning more. I think that's kind of what's worked for us. Whereas, in the past, you just said, hey, this is our first day of practice. It's August 12th. I'll see you in August. And that's not the way we do things anymore. So I think that's what's going on. We put in a lot of extra time, and it's paying off.
It sure is. You've been around the block when it comes to coaching this sport. Are you still excited right now as when you first started?
Probably a little more so, to be honest with you. I mean, before I was just, I'd go into a match thinking, well, I hope something goes our way, or I hope that team doesn't play very well, so maybe we have a better chance of winning. And, that's not the case anymore. Now, well, I get criticized a lot of times by kids thinking that, not my own kids, but, Onaway fans who come and watch us play and they see me coaching the way I sit back, and more often than not, I'm sitting there kind of relaxed. I'm enjoying the games as much as anybody else lots of times, so now I really look forward to seeing if we can compete well, and hopefully we can, so I don't have to do too much yelling. But yeah, I look forward to it as much as ever.
That's incredible, Coach. Finally, my last question, Mr. Watson. What do you foresee in the future of this program? Do you think there will be continuous success?
I do. I hope there will. I don't think I would keep doing it if I didn't think that I could play a part in making that success continue. We just started a little volleyball league. Well, not a league, but we call it Volley Squirts for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. They're going once a week on Mondays. We see a lot of the younger kids are showing interest in it maybe because of the success we've had. And we do clinics for the middle schoolers. So I think we're here to stay. Yeah, and I think it's going to stay that way for a while.
That's incredible, Coach. Thank you so much, Mr. Watson. It's been a pleasure interviewing. Best of luck the rest of the season.
All right, thanks, Lucas.
No problem.